Hello everyone, Mike here with another Mixed Grill Quick Bite Hand Analysis. The clip I have to share with you today comes from our full video podcast episode called Strategies for PLO8. That's episode 3, which at the time I'm recording this came out about a week ago. Most of that episode follows an online PLO8 tournament that our friend and co-host Adam Miller played. In that we talk about tournament strategy, overall PLO8 strategy, and review a whole bunch of hands. So if you want to check that out, click the link that's up here somewhere. Anyway, I thought this particular hand was interesting because it touches on playing the button, the value of some high hands in PLO8, and also the concept of protecting your check back range on certain kinds of flops. So without further ado, I'm going to roll the clip. Let's get into it.
Folds to me and the ace king 10-9. This is, I have the chip lead, remember, so now I'm going to play a little bit wider, and definitely these two, we are on the bubble, and these two want to avoid going out. And I know particularly these two players would likely make these considerations and try to be careful not to bubble. I mean, who wouldn't, to be honest?
Yeah.
I mean, we're basically saying no to money if we bubble on something we shouldn't be playing. So I open this, and so I would say this is pretty wide, and this is situational.
Decent flop for you, though.
Yeah, very good flop, and so I kind of alluded to this earlier, but I really like the check here. And why is because I'm protecting my weak check back hands.
Right.
I'll have obviously a lot of, I'll have like an ace jack deuce 3 that wants to check back, an ace 10 deuce 3 that wants to check back and try and catch a gutty. And then I'll have all my low hands that have to give up here or that aren't going to be c-betting all the time. C-betting with some whiffs is fine, but generally we want to be c-betting with hands that have some equity.
It's a little more dangerous in this game than in Hold'em.
Yeah, so
or a lot more dangerous, I'd say.
Yeah. And even like an ace 10-10-3, a c-bet, I think that's a good candidate for the c-bet, or the ace queen, deuce 3, ace queen 4, those hands are good candidates for the c-bet. And I don't hate the ace 10 deuce 3 c-bet, and definitely you're going to have a wrap. You're going to c-bet ace jack 10 deuce or 3 or even 4 or 5. You definitely have all your ace 5s. So you'll have your wraps that you're going to c-bet here. You are going to c-bet your kings. You're not going to just always check back your kings, but I have the best king X combo here with the ace. I had a gut shot to go with it. So I go with the check back, and I think especially now that this ace comes, really kind of a cool card because it's tempting one for the big blind to start barreling at, because if I do have all the ace X wheel combos here, they now have caught something, but it is not good. So probing with like a myriad of hands here from the big blind is definitely a feasible strategy. It wouldn't work given the hand I have, but that's definitely something to be doing. So I think he goes with the 1K probe. I call. I think he's got some weak showdown stuff a lot of the times with that small bet. And then I'll make another vote on the river. He goes with that weak, that small.
Call that the Armada.
There you go. Now that 10 should be a pretty good card for you, right? Because that allows at least some of his range to catch up to Broadway.
Yeah, for sure. So he can have some Broadways here. And I do want to get paid with hate, and he can have some boats. But I think given that he was using this, he's betting one big blind, I think. I think we're at 500,000.
Yeah.
So I think betting that sizing, he's just got some very weak showdown value hands. Probably ace X, to be honest. It's like ace. He's got a pair of aces and the kings on the board. So I think that's mainly what his range is made up with there. Just a lot of mediocre showdown value. So. And he's kind of like a protective bet. So if I go crazy here and bet too big, I'm almost certainly getting folds. I would love to size up and go big, but I think I'd restrain myself here to try and induce a call from something, hopefully, and he folds. So, but I do like this hand because of the kind of the example of some hands that you could be throwing in your check back range.
And that's it. I hope you liked this video. Hope you learned something. If you did, don't forget to click that like button, and also please consider subscribing to this channel. That would mean a lot to us. And also make sure you don't miss any future videos. Next week starts a new series diving into one of our favorite draw poker variants. So check it out. Hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on that. That's all for today. So on behalf of Adam, Zach, and myself, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Mixed Grill.